Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Europa Universalis 3 Dutch Ambitions. So, last time we came to Gujarat's aid against Austria, and that was a fairly large war. We won. We made Austria release Tyrol, which we then diplomatically made our vassal. We've also been expanding in the Pacific. So right now, we're trying to lower our infamy and build our infrastructure. Because we still have that quest that we've had for, I think, the last at least 4 or 5 episodes of Our Reputation Must Improve. But anytime we get down into the low 30s, something happens, and we end up making pieces that give us infamy. So hopefully we can refrain from gaining any more infamy until we've lost another, 10 and fulfilled that quest. Alright, let's get a Fort 4 in Conquest. What's Cape doing? They're up to 321, that's good. Let's check our trade ledger, because we're currently not stockpiling merchants at all. Alright, I've got monopolies in New Antwerp, Antwerp, and Cape. Where else do I have merchants present? Okay, well, let's stop trading through Kutch. Because, yeah, I don't have anyone there at all, so there's really no point. And thank you for reminding me that the Ile-de-France is a center of trade. We're going to put a stop to that. Yes, I'll lose 20 prestige, oh well. I don't like inland centers of trade, unless they're like somewhere really inland. Alright, Tokachi. Let's send another colonist there. And Taiwan as well. Let's get a Fort 4 in Spoilsburg and Suriname. And then more forts in New Arnhem and Dirkshaven. Right, there's a revolt in Suriname, but that's where DSAP was hanging out anyway. Right, let's get a Fort 4 in New Gelre and one in Williamsburg. Alright, let's send another colonist to Hawaii. I should expand my North American territory. Yeah, let's send a colonist to Yakutat. Oh, we can build stock exchanges now. That's cool. Let's get a Fort 4 in New Middleburg and a Fort 4 in New Antwerp. Local fortification expert discovered. Yes, let him stay home. Then let's get a Fort 3 in Kamikawa. Anhalt would like a marriage. They can have one. How my electors look right now? None of them are voting for me. Okay. Let's send a gift to Luxembourg. Let's send a gift to Trier as well. Luxembourg, Trier, Saxony. and the Palatinate. Actually, let's make a royal marriage with the Palatinate. Family secret? No, scold him publicly. That's okay. Alright, let's get a Fort 4 in New Brussels. Right, Mecklenburg wants a royal marriage. They can have one. Get a Fort 4 in Albertsland and New Holland. Alright, Taiwan's almost self-sustaining. Excellent. And let's send another colonist to Tokachi and get a Fort 4 in Eberhardia. Get a Fort 4 in Alberta and New Liege. Colonial Company goes bankrupt. Well, time for us to step in then. Alright, let's get a Fort 4 in Pipil and Honduras. Alright, let's send another colonist to Hawaii. We'll have to send one to Yakutat next time I have one. And now let's rename Yakutat. Alright, we're gonna call this Pacific Ruan. And let's get a Fort 4 in Guatemala. Right, let's get a Fort 4 in Belize, and one in Kenai, and Arctic land. Which I realize should have been Arctic land, but oh well. Alright, let's leave one of the ships here. And then send this fleet to Hawaii to deal with those pirates. Let's get a Fort 4 in Victoria and Kamikawa. And let's send another colonist to Pacific Ruan. Alright, let's get a Fort 4 in Cape Verde and Nassau's retreat. And we'll send another colonist to Tokachi, and Taiwan is self-sustaining. Excellent, let's get them their Fort 1. Let's get a Fort 4 in Eriksfjord and Vestbyden, and New Calais. We must always attack. Looks like we're starting to regain some of our manpower. Our armies are full. Good. Alright, let's send another colonist to Hawaii. And get a Fort 4 in New Porto. And Ludwigsburg. Oh no, Hawaii was damaged again. Oh, I forgot that we had Palawan. Well, it is self-sustaining now. Excellent. Let's go ahead and build a fort there then. There's my chain of islands here. Places I guess my ships could put in if they need to. So why are you guys just hanging out in the Gulf of Tonkin again? We'll go to Palawan for now. Hey Champa, have another gift. Thanks for letting us travel through your... well, station our troops in your territory. I appreciate it. Alright, let's get a Fort 4 in Cape. And New Guantanamo. And we're producing fish in Tokachi. Alright, let's send another colonist to Pacific Ruan. And then get a Fort 4 in Havana, New Havana, I mean, and New Amiens. Oh, we're almost done building Fort 4s already. Alright, let's free our subjects the rest of the way. And people are disappearing in Normandy this time. Okay. And there's a revolt in the Ile-de-France. Well, you go deal with that. Why are the Empire Breakers just hanging out down here in Barrois? Go to Normandy, like I told you to. Merchants Militia, you go to Antwerp. Alright, let's send another colonist to Tokachi. Then get a Fort 2 in Taiwan, a Fort 4 in Limburg, and a Fort 4 in Cambrai, as well as Antwerpen. Alright, you chase those rebels to Vermandois. Oh no, there's a pretender. Well, our king is dead, and Jacob is our new king. Okay, and there's a pretender. Oh well. That's not going to be an issue. Go deal with that. Right, the pretender has been put down. We beat some other rebels in Vermandois, and then chased them to Nemours, where we destroyed them. Why don't you just stay in Ile-de-France? And then let's get a Fort 4 in Ghent. We've gained a Coron conquest. Excellent. Alright, let's get a Fort 4 in Namur and St. Bartholomew. Alright, let's send another colonist to Hawaii. Let's get a Fort 2 in Palawan, and then a church in Kamikawa, and a cathedral in Calais. Oh, and Spoilsburg is now a core. And let's get a town hall in New Amiens, and a cathedral in Picardy. Alright, another colonist in Pacific Rouen. and a cathedral in Valanderen and Hanau. Oh, the merchants are pleased again and have sent us a gift. And we're producing fur in Pacific Rouen. Alright, then let's get a Port 3 in Taiwan, and a cathedral in Brabant and Liège. Alright, Onspock wants a royal marriage. We're cool with that. Let's send another colonist to Tokachi. Get a cathedral in Breda and one in Zealand. Right, then we'll get a cathedral in Holland and Utrecht. Alright, let's send another colonist to Hawaii. Alright, let's get a Fort 3 in Palawan, and courthouse in Kamikawa, college in New Amiens, and a cathedral in Gelre. Native assimilation in Hawaii, okay. Oh, Bohemia finally inherited Transylvania. Alright. Get a cathedral in Friesland and Cal. Then a Fort 4 in Taiwan, and a cathedral in Normandy. Alright, Tokachi is almost done. Excellent. Alright, let's get cathedrals in the Ile-de-France, the Canaries, and the Azores. Alright, let's send another colonist to Hawaii, get a cathedral in the Bahamas, and the Turks Islands. Land technology useless? Yeah, they have a point. Our land technology has just increased, so we can build war galleons now. Okay, all of our ships are now obsolete. Let's get a Fort 4 in Palawan, and then a spy agency in Kamikawa, and a cathedral in Havana. I, however, don't want to invest in ships at the moment. Alright, let's get a church in Taiwan, cathedral in New Zealand, and a cathedral in Guantanamo. Then let's colonize the last piece of this island. Send a colonist to Shiribeshi. Alright, Tokachi is now self-sustaining. Oh, we finally finished. Our reputation must improve. Excellent. Now it wants us to build a university in Trinidad. Well, what does Trinidad produce? Sugar. Trinidad is not getting a university. It'll get a refinery. Let's just go ahead and cancel that one. Colonize Samoa. Okay. We can do that. We might as well build that refinery in Trinidad, just so it doesn't pull that again at some point. Right, Samoa's somewhere around here, right? Oh, there we go. Alright, let's send a colonist to Samoa. Alright, let's get a Fort 1 in Tokachi, and a cathedral in Jamaica and Las Cayas. Alright, let's send another colonist to Hawaii. Alright, New Guantanamo is now a core. Nice. Alright, let's get a church on Palawan, town hall in Kamikawa, cathedral in Tortuga, and Barohanas. And there's a revolt in Palawan. Excellent. Oh, that didn't actually materialize. Okay then. Alright, let's get a courthouse in Taiwan. And a cathedral in Curaçao. And Puerto Rico. Alright, let's send another colonist to Shirabashi. Alright, cathedral in St. Thomas and St. Martin. Alright, our stability is back to max. Excellent. Let's send another colonist to Samoa since that one failed. And then let's get a Fort 2 in Tokachi. Alright, there's an innovation wave. That is good. We've gained cores on Pipil, Honduras, Guatemala, and Belize. Nice. Let's go ahead and get a courthouse on Palawan, a college in Kamikawa, and then cathedrals in St. Kitts, Antigua. Alright, let's send another colonist to Hawaii. Oh, we can build a new embassy. Let's build it in Paris. And a cathedral in Guadalupe. Oh no, Hawaii was damaged again. Alright, then a spy agency in Taiwan, and then cathedrals in Dominica, Martinique, and St. Lucia. Alright, let's send another colonist to Shiribashi. Alright, Alberta is now a core. Let's go ahead and put a Port 3 in Tokachi, and then cathedrals in Breda, and New Breda. Oh, we failed in Samoa again. We'll send someone else then. Oh no, our diplomat's dead. Alright, let's get a spy agency on Palawan and a cathedral in Conquest. That's right, we lost our diplomat. Let's see about replacing him. Yeah, give me a new diplomat. And then we'll hire him. There we go. Alright, let's send another colonist to Hawaii and get a cathedral in Spoilsburg. Alright, cathedrals in Suriname, New Arnhem, and Dirkshaven. Alright, let's get a town hall in Taiwan, a cathedral in New Galera, and Williamsburg. And let's send another colonist to Pacific Rouen. Alright, let's send another one to Shirabeshi. Let's get a Fort 4 in Tokachi. And then a cathedral in New Middleburg. Alright, land technology research is useless again. Oh well. And then let's get a cathedral in New Antwerp. Oh, we finally colonized Samoa. Excellent. Embrace the teachings of Calvin. The growing strength of the Dutch Reformed Church based on the teachings of Calvin is self-evident. We should make this the established church. Let me send someone else to Samoa. Alright. We went Reformed in our last game when we were playing Austria that turned, what was it? That turned into the Holy Roman Empire. And so, we're not going to do that this game. I think we're just going to stay Catholic. I will cancel that mission as soon as we're able. What would it give me? Innovative 1, and I'd lose 5 infamy. That's nice, but here's the thing. And yeah, I just can't. I mean, I'm not particularly Christian myself. But if the whole thing is about Jesus... is about Jesus' sacrifice so that man can enter the kingdom of heaven, can have his sins wiped away, then the whole concept of having people that are already the elect and are already chosen, and they're the ones that are going to go to heaven, and everyone else doesn't, regardless of what they do in life, regardless of what their approach towards Jesus, regardless of how righteously they've lived, they're not going. And that's one of the tenets of Calvinism. And it seems completely antithetical to the whole concept of Christianity to me. I mean, at that point, Calvinism is to Christianity what I guess original old school Buddhism, I think Theravada would probably be the closest thing now, is to Hinduism. It's like, well, yes, we just want to leave the karmic wheel and cease to exist, achieve nirvana, which is a state of nothingness. That's like completely the opposite of what's going on with Hinduism, where eventually you want to achieve the state of moksha, where you become one with the creator and creation. But yeah, so, Yeah, here I go off talking about theology. Again, but yeah, I've got a lot of issues with Christianity and some of the things that have happened with it over the years, but yeah, I've been listening to a lot of David Crowther's History of England podcast, which is a great podcast, by the way. I definitely recommend it. And yeah, just learning a lot about the theology of like the Reformation back then. And yeah, some of it is just bonkers. Like how did people even reconcile those ideas with being Christian somehow? Like, I don't get it. At that point, you're just creating an entirely new Abrahamic faith, because you'd be totally divorced from Christianity at that point. I mean, honestly, at that point, Judaism and Islam are closer to Christianity than, say, Calvinism. So yeah, we're not going to be embracing the Reformation this time. And I'm sorry if anyone holds those views and I've offended you, then, well, it wasn't really my intent, but I just don't understand. And if you can explain why that would somehow make sense, then feel free to do so in the comments, and I will read it and respond to it, and maybe you'll be able to sway me. Because I am always open to changing my opinion after I've gained new information, just like any reasonable adult should be open to. Oh, and we're actually producing missionaries now. Alright. What provinces need to be converted? Well, first and foremost, Belize, because that will also assimilate it. So there we go. We'll send a missionary to Belize. Alright, there's a slave uprising in Havana. Great, let's send another colonist to Hawaii. Let's get a cathedral in Albertsland. Like, honestly, had I been in England, had I been an Englishman in, what's it called? Around the time leading up to Cromwell and the Lord Protectorate and all that crap, I would have definitely been an Arminian. Alright, let's go ahead. No, I don't need any generals right now. Oh, that's what I was going to check. Found East Indisch Company. Oh, I can get my own East Indian Company. Oh, I can already do it. Oh, because I have to have an East Asian trade port, and I assume that at least one or two of my provinces over here counts. Let's look at the region map mode. Alright. Taiwan's an East Asian trade port. Okay. Palawan is not. That's okay, though. But Taiwan is, so I can get my found East Indies Company. So I get a grand shipyard in Cal. And then I get +1 yearly merchants, +10 merchant chance, +10 compete chance, national trade income modifier +5%, colonial range +25%, and trade tech +4. Oh, trade tech investment. Yeah, we will absolutely do that. But I was actually looking to see what it takes. Like, establish Bank of Amsterdam. I have to have National Bank as an idea. It'll give me inflation reduction and trade income modifier. Nice. I'll have to look into that. But I want to abolish slavery. What would that take? Doesn't even show up as something on the horizon yet. Okay. I think it has to be like 1700 already, but I'm not sure. But I know I have to have low infamy for it too. Alright, let's get a cathedral in New Holland. Alright, let's go with a cathedral in Upper Hardia. Alright, let's get a cathedral in wherever that was, and in New Liege. Oh, and Pacific Rouen is now self-sustaining. Excellent, let's get them their fort. Alright, let's get a college in Taiwan. And our current ruler is a Jacob, right? Our first Jacob. Nice. Ooh, we've got a rush of colonists. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and expand our North American colony again. And send someone to Tlingit. Alright, let's send another colonist to Shirabeshi. And we're producing fish in Shirabeshi, which is not at all surprising. Alright, let's get a church in Tokachi and a cathedral in Pipil, as well as one in Honduras. Alright, let's get a college in Palawan and a cathedral in Guatemala. And we've got another missionary now. Let's send him to... Let's send him to the capital. Native assimilation in Hawaii. Nice. Oh, I forgot about Samoa. Let's send someone else to Samoa as well. Let's get a cathedral in Trinidad. Right, and send another colonist to Hawaii. Get a cathedral in Kenai. Get a cathedral in Arctic Land, and one in Victoria, as well as Kamikawa. Alright, let's send a missionary to Utrecht. Oh, and our naval technology has advanced again. Alright, and Austria is offering a royal marriage. Sure. Alright, let's get a Fort 2 in Pacific Rouen, and a cathedral in Cape Verde, and Nassau's Retreat. Fortification effort is of the utmost importance, as always. Alright, successful colonist in Tlingit. Let's send another, and let's rename it. Let's name it after our current ruler. That's not the right... There it is. Jacobia. After King Jacob. Alright, Shiribashi gets another colonist. Let's build a courthouse in Tokachi and a cathedral in Eriksfjord. Alright, we've converted the heretics of Utrecht. Nice. Let's go ahead and get a cathedral in Vestbygden. Oh! Sweden finally did it. They're now Scandinavia. Nice. I guess they didn't have to have Iceland for that. Oh, I kind of want to go to war with Scandinavia now. Make them give up like Denmark or Sweden or Finland. Alright, let's get a cathedral in New Calais. Oh, and let's get a missionary in Gelre. Which is already converted. Great. Oh, I lost one of my advisors. Who was it? My philosopher. Okay. I'm currently gaining prestige, so I don't really need a philosopher right now. So let's see, I've got my diplomat, I've got my Lord Proprietor. What does liberty, equality, fraternity do? Ooh, a lot of revolt risk, less missionaries, more cultural tradition, less... Oh, reduced tech costs. Ooh, a lot less papal influence, trade tech investment, plus 20, production tech investment, and government tech investment. Nice. And it lasts for what, 20 years? Ooh, it also costs a lot of money. Well, we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. Alrighty then. How's our inflation look? We've been chipping away at it. It's not that bad. I don't need a Master of Mint. Yeah, let's get an Inquisitor. Get our spy defense up. Alright, we've got a beautiful statue. It's been a while since we've had one of those. Well, that was fun. Let's sell it. Alright, let's get a cathedral in New Porto and in Ludwigsburg. Alright, let's send another colonist to Samoa and one to Hawaii. Oh, let's get a cathedral in Cape, and one in New Guantanamo. Right, then let's get a Fort 3 in Pacific Rouen, and a cathedral in Taiwan. And our people revel in freedom. Our policy of allowing the common people freedom is paying off. It seems they are more content than usual. We rule wisely. Alright, let's get a cathedral in New Havana. And then a cathedral in New Amiens. And we've got a missionary again. We'll send him to Liege. Let's send the Pope a gift. Just get our relationship a little bit better there. How are things going with my... Wow! Now that my reputation is better, all the electors are supporting me in the next election. Wait, Ansbach's an elector now? What happened to Brandenburg? Wait, are all the electors my vassals now? Yes, all of the electors are now my vassals. Nice. So in theory, if I were at war with Austria, and I took Vienna, I'd be able to dismantle the empire. Cool. You know what I always find funny is you can't dismantle it if you are the emperor. Which, I mean, is kind of counter to how it actually ended. Alright, let's send another colonist to Jacobia. Because the emperor at the time basically disbanded it. Alright, let's get a spy agency in Tokachi. Alright, Shirabeshi is close to being self-sustaining. It doesn't need another colonist. Let's get a cathedral in Palawan and one in Limburg. Now let's try to bring Baden into the fold. I know I was working on that at some point, but then things happened. So let's send them money. Alright, let's get a cathedral in Cambrai, and Antwerpen, and Ghent. Lucrative trade. Invest in trade technology then. Alright, we're producing naval supplies in Samoa. Alright, we've got a successful colonist in Hawaii. Let's send another. Alright. Let's make a royal marriage with Baden. They accepted. Great. Peter Tasman. This is my spy defense individual. His reputation will reach further than our borders. Nice. Alright, let's send another colonist to Samoa. Alright, let's get a cathedral in Namur and St. Bartholomew. Let's send another gift to Baden. And another one. And another. And Arcticland is now a core province. Has it really been 50 years since we established that colony? Wow. Time has just flown by. Alright, let's get a port 4 in Pacific Rouen. And we're finally back to working on our trade infrastructure. Let's get a marketplace in Ile-de-France, marketplace in Suriname, and Canai. And on that note, that's going to be it for today. It's been a remarkably peaceful episode. Finally. Our infamy's all the way down to 16.1. Let's see if we can't get it down to 0 next time. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. This has been Europa Universalis 3, Dutch Ambitions, and I'm some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.